Biker Nation! ABATE stands for the American Brotherhood Aimed Towards Education. We are a motorcycle rights organization, active in public awareness programs and motorcycle safety. We also support charity events within our community.
Welcome to episode 1 of Biker Nation. You're about to live life through the eyes of the local motorcycle community, so sit back and enjoy the ride. The really cool thing is, this ride is helmet optional.
Gonna do a quick little pre-op oil check before we go on a ride today. In order to do it properly so you don't get stuck on the side of the road with the seized motor, really should check your oil first before firing it up. Make sure you've got oil in there. Go ahead and fire it up, let it run for a few minutes, warm up the motor, get that oil circulating all around, shut her down, give her a couple seconds. After locating your oil cap, go ahead and just pull on it snugly. You might want to put a rag underneath so you don't spill any oil onto the bike. Check it real good. Yep. Okay, we confirm we've got oil in there. So we'll go ahead and secure this back down. We're good to go. We'll go ahead and fire it up now to get the oil circulating. Alright, after warming up your bike, you want to check your oil. Get an accurate reading. Okay, wow, we're down half a quart, not a third of a quart. It's time to add a little bit of oil. Easy. Most people want to use a funnel. I don't think I need it. Just make sure something gets the oil. Let's check it one more time, make sure we got enough in there. Oh yeah. Right on the line, so we're good to go.
How are you, Nancy? I'd like to grow up.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Hey, Joe. Don't fall over.
How was dinner?
My name's Joe Knotts. I'm an ABATE Local 36 member, and I have been for about 6 years. Joined when I got my 99 Dyna, and actually I joined, first of all, I had a friend who was a member, didn't know about ABATE or anything about ABATE. Went to a couple of their meetings and social events and enjoyed the people at first, and then found out what ABATE stood for and what they did for bikers' rights. ABATE was the first thing I joined when I got my motorcycle, my street bike. You know, I had been riding dirt bikes since I was 12. When I got my street bike, I joined ABATE for motorcycles' rights, not necessarily the helmet law, but you know, there's much more out there than just the helmet law. I subsequently joined AMA and HOG. Currently this year I'm the director of HOG Palm Springs. But with ABATE, you know, I joined for my rights. AMA I joined for my rights, and HOG I just joined to ride and have fun. So, you know, out of all of them, without ABATE and without AMA, without somebody, you know, trying to help out bikers' rights, we wouldn't enjoy the freedom that we do with our sport of motorcycle riding.
At least one today.
I originally got this bike because I had never ridden before in my life. I actually moved in with my parents to go to paramedic school, and all I did was study and watch them leave on their Harleys. It got really depressing because, all I was doing was studying, and, my parents and my sister, everybody was out riding, and the days that I could go with them, I got to follow them in the car. So after paramedic school, after I got everything situated in my life, I went to my dad and I told him I wanted to ride. He laughed at me, and he thought it was funny, and he told me that if I went down and took the class, he would buy me a bike. So he told me that this would be a great starter bike, which it was. It was the right size, it was the right weight, it was perfect. Unfortunately, though, now I have grown out of it.
So you took the basic rider course. Where did you take your course at?
I took it in, I believe it was Colton, at the Honda riding course. Yeah, loved it.
Now, did it make a difference before you went in and when you came out?
Yes, actually it did, because like I said, I've never ridden a dirt bike in my life. The last thing I rode was probably a 10-speed when I was about 12. So it was great. They pretty much taught me everything. They're like, this is the bike, this is how you get on the bike, this is how you start the bike. So I went from never even, riding anything remotely like this, to walking out of that class being able to ride.
Because that's part of what ABATE pushes, that, hey, get the training. That's what it's all about. And here's an experienced rider now who's lived through it and lived to tell about it. And now she's moved up to the husband's bike. Good job. Thanks, Carrie.
Hi, I'm John Galindo. I'm a member of ABATE Local 36. I've been a member for almost 10 years. I started riding motorcycles when I was about 12, really, and I had a bike of one type or another ever since. This is my current bike, a 2004 Road King. I decided I want something comfortable and something I could take on some long trips, and in the last year I put about 12,000 miles on it, so I've been getting my use out of it. But yeah, ABATE's a good organization, and so it's good to know what they're doing. They keep on top of things, and I'm glad I'm a member, and I also just joined HOG for the first time. I've been a member of the national, but I joined the local HOG group, and so I have more guys to ride with. I just want to get out and get on the road.
We're here with Tuck. He's going to go ahead and make a sticker for us, ABATE of California, Biker Nation TV.
So tell us what's going on here today.
Well, we got our annual toy run that we've had for our 16th year, and it's a little wet this year, but we still have a lot of people that came in and participated in our toy run here.
And what were you in charge of today?
Security.
Everything secure?
Everything's secure.
Now, Tom Ridge leaving, does that worry you that we've got the new guy coming in? I can't remember who the new national security guy, who was it going to be? Bernie Carrick.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still up in the air on that one.
Now, tell us what you got those beads for there on your neck.
Some nice young lady this morning gave me a big hug and a set of beads.
Can't beat that. Only at the Pomona Toy Run. Better be here next year.
Now, I want to say that I had a real nice time at your guys' meeting when my wife and I came down there.
We appreciate you coming.
A good time.
It was great having you down there.
Yeah. And hopefully next year we'll do it again.
Hope so.
Yeah.
We use those free tickets today.
Yeah, right.
If they had everything, eh?
Oh, here comes trouble.
They're having another technical discussion over here, but as he was talking, he was getting out the, what exactly is that?
That's a chocolate chip cookie dough
Brownie
thing.
It's like something came from speakers shipped from Thailand back in the day.
Let's try it.
He's still standing.
Very good.
If he starts dancing, we use the video on him, okay?
Very good.
The Pomona Toy Run, and I'm here at the ABATE, looks like ABATE Local 19. Is that who you guys are?
That's correct.
And what's your name?
My name is Lynn.
Lynn, thanks for being here today. What do you got to sell?
Well, we're here promoting freedom for bikers on the road. We have a few little things to sell. We do have memberships that we're offering. We have ABATE locals throughout the United States.
We absolutely do. Are you going to be at the Freedom Rally come in April?
I'm not sure.
I think you should be there.
We'll give it a try.
We're hoping that Arnold will show up this year, so we really need you to be there.
That would be good, yes.
So what else have you got? I see you got Local 19 patches.
We have patches.
Show us one of those shirts. I think everybody would like to see those shirts right there.
Yeah, these are new ones. This is what ABATE is all about, your rights.
There we go. That's a good one. How much are those, Lynn?
These are $15. And then on the back, tells you a little bit about what rights we're talking about.
That's right. My good friend D-Max. How was the ride up today, D-Max?
It was beautiful. Hadn't started raining yet.
Now, what's up with this rain?
Hopefully it's just going to blow through. We won't hit it too bad coming back.
I see you're stylish today. Describe your outfit for us.
Well, I've got your basic rain pants and thermal vest. And
now, I noticed these little Christmas lights right here. What's up with those?
Oh, those are on battery packs. I light them up, but it's so cold I had to keep my coat covered.
So it keeps you warm, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the most festive bike in the parking lot. We'll see that a little bit later. So who'd you ride up with today?
I brought my son, Trevor.
Now, he's looking sharp in a duster, but he didn't want to be on camera today, huh?
No, he's shy.
I think the cameraman should just swing on over there anyway. Louis, do you want to swing on over there? There he is, Stud Muffin.
Wow.
You ain't going to believe what that is.
We're not done yet.
Now, how much are the raffle tickets today?
21 for $5.
Now
Raffle?
what? 21 for $5.
And there's over 500 raffle prizes. You're bound to win at least one.
So explain what just happened here.
God, I don't know what really happened here. It was kind of breathtaking.
Pandemonium?
It was total pandemonium.
So how much are the tickets?
The tickets are 21 for $5, which makes absolutely no sense, but that's all right. All right. And I bought all these tickets. Look at all these tickets I bought.
Wow.
All you sports fans out there. Not one single winner.
Not one single winner.
But I did get a free breakfast, so I guess I am a winner.
It's Larry's lucky day here at the Pomona Toy Run.
That's right.
Thanks, Larry.
You bet.
Now, you're going to carry this around with you the rest of the day, right?
You betcha. Just because it was so special, made by the Balloon Man.
This is incredible.
Oh, the balloon
This
guy.
is the balloon guy. We're just about done with the balloon guy here. Have you seen this? This is the most incredible thing you've ever seen. I'm here with my good buddy, Robert Cuthbertson. Robert, what's going on here today?
Well, we're holding a toy run for Santa Claus Incorporated, put on behalf by Local 19 and Pomona Valley Hog. As you can see, it's raining, but we are still having a good turnout. So,
how many years has this thing been going on?
This is the 16th year that we've been doing it. Not at this location, but this is about the 5th year we've been here.
Now, when you join up, what do you need to do? You need to bring some money?
To come out, it's $7.50 to get in, and one unwrapped toy.
And do you get a run pin or anything like that?
You get a run pin and a carnival atmosphere.
Now, what's the deal with the run pin? It's rather unique, is it not?
Yes, our run pin is a train, and I only have one section, but we have a engineer car and a caboose, and all the other ones are the cars in between.
Because I've been coming to this thing for 15 years, and I've got a little train going on. That's just the neatest thing in the world. So how many people you think are here today?
Right now, we're probably about 300. So if the weather was nice, we'd have about 1,200.
Yeah, because I've seen this parking lot packed before. Now, you got games going on?
Yeah, we have a dime toss over there, and we just posted the first raffle. We have 2 more raffles coming up, and we have a grand prize of a custom-painted fenders and tank given away this afternoon with a 50-50.
Fantastic. And I see some celebrities. I think Uncle Joe Benson's running around. How'd you get him?
We have connections. And we got Hooter girls, too. So
we've already been to the Hooter booth. That was the cameraman's first request, was the Hooter booth. So how many vendors do you think you got today?
We have about, I haven't even counted. We had 30 originally sign up. I think we're missing like 5 that didn't show up because of the rain. So about 25 different vendors.
All in all, pretty great turnout. And I think it's the Palm Springs crowd that brought the rain to you, because I understand it didn't rain until we got here.
Yeah, we were doing fine until they showed up.
Now, as far as legislation-wise, what are you looking forward to in this next year? Because Robert, I don't know if everybody knows, is going to be on the ABATE State Board next year. Yep. What are you looking forward to achieving for the next year?
For the state of California ABATE, I'd like to put more effort into ASAP. I'm a motorcycle commuter, so I ride pretty much every day. And I like the lane splitting and the high carpool lanes. I'm a younger rider. I never had the chance to ride without a helmet before the law was passed. So that's secondary on my personal list, but I still like the freedom of choice. Right. But I'm more concerned with the motorcycle awareness. I want to be able to know that I'm not going to get hit.
Absolutely. And motorcycle awareness is one big thing that we're working on this year. We're talking about a resolution coming from the State Assembly, from the State Senate. We may have Jim Batten or Bonnie Garcia might be working on that. We're going to have the big Freedom Rally up there in April. I think it's the 18th. We're hoping to get Arnold. What do you think about that?
That'd be great. I just saw a picture of him in one of the Frito wheels that showed him still on his bike since he's been taking over the governor.
Yeah.
So
you can see that ABATE's involved in a myriad of issues. This is one of the good guys out there on the front. Thank you for putting this on. Thanks for having us up here.
Have a good time. Thank you.
Thanks, Robert. What's your name?
Gloria.
Gloria, how long have you been involved with this toy run?
This will be my 2nd year.
2nd year.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you ride?
I don't ride nothing.
You don't ride nothing?
No one wants to take me on a ride.
Well, you hear that, guys?
Yeah, well, I got a volunteer already that he said he'll take me on a ride.
So you're working on it?
I'm working on it.
Very good.
When I was a very young girl, 73 years ago.
Tell us about that. We want to hear about that.
Oh, I used to ride them all the time.
Times were different then, weren't they?
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you ride then?
I don't know. I had a boyfriend that.
Oh, the boyfriend had the bike.
Yeah, and I rode him behind, but then I quit riding because he drank too much.
Ah, yeah. Can't be hanging out with those guys.
Can't drink and drive.
So where were some of the favorite places you guys used to ride?
We used to just go all over, wherever.
California?
Yeah, I'm a native of California, born and raised in LA.
Cool. Well, thank you. Are you involved with the planning of any of this?
I'm an Elks member, and I'll help out anybody that needs me.
Fantastic. You heard that right here. And thanks for being a part of the Elks, and thanks for having us out.
I love your hugs.
How about that? Here we are with the Balloon Santa made by the Balloon Guy.
Okay, first, the first class, we've already done the judging. Needless to say, due to the weather, we did not have as many participants as we would like. But anyhow, we will announce the winners.
I'm here with Andy. And Andy, you just won.
Best decorated bike.
For how many years straight have you won this?
About 4 years straight. I've been doing it since 1979 though. But we used to go to LA Coliseum until they brought it into the Inland Valley here. So I used to be one of those kids that used to get these toys. Now I'm giving back to the community.
That's fantastic.
It's for Santa Claus Incorporated. So,
how long does it take you to do this?
About 2 cases of beer a night.
Andy's honest.
And then we put it together, meet with some help, some neighbors, some friends.
Right.
And we do it for the kids.
How about this weather today? It didn't slow you down at all, huh?
It will never slow me down. Even if it rains, snow, I'd be here.
We know that because I see him every year. He's here and walks away with the trophy. It's fantastic. Thank you for everything you're doing for us. What do you think about ABATE this year? What's going on?
Oh, it's a good thing.
And the Hall Group. What's happening with the Hall Group this year?
Yeah, they're doing their thing. They're just hanging in there, and hopefully everything turn out for us.
Because I've been coming to this thing for 15 years, and I hope to see you keep winning year after year after year.
As long as God lets me willingly, and I drink a couple more beers, and I'll be ready.
You got any more toy runs scheduled for this year?
No, not. This is the big one for me, and I do, but not as big as the Inland Valley one here for the chapter here.
Yep. This is one of those wonderful stories. Andy and his bike.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Andy. Hazel Perry. Hazel, tell us a little about yourself. What are you up to these days?
I'm writing for Thunder Press, and I'm on the Toy Run committee for this lovely weather. I'm responsible.
Now, you've been on the Toy Run committee for how long?
14 years.
I've been coming this for 15 years. So what's going on today?
Oh, we've got raffles, great raffles. I just won a really cool Harley Blankie.
Sweet.
And we've got, look at all the bicycles that got raised for Santa Claus Incorporated.
Yep, we did a close-up on the bicycles earlier.
Good job.
Are they going to have games today or anything like that?
I think they decided not to. It's too wet out there.
Now, tell me about your Thunder Press article. That's exciting because...
My Hazy on the Details column. Please, read it.
So there you go.
If you have an event coming up, email me.
We're dealing with a celebrity here.
Not really.
Now, we saw you last month. We were at Totally Kids, One More from the Heart. What did you think about that?
It was always wonderful.
So what else is happening today? Winter festivities? Are there going to be a big prize gathering? What's happening?
We have raffles every hour. Big raffles, about 70 prizes per hour. Wow. And there's some pretty good stuff. There's some great gift certificates from the dealership.
Now, something unique about this toy run, unlike others, is that this is actually sponsored by a Hall group, a Harley Owners group, and an ABATE, American Brotherhood Aimed Towards Education group. How do you guys get away with that?
We've remained friends all these years.
That's nice to see.
It's, we have the moments, but for the most part, it's good.
Because you guys have been getting along for 16 years, putting on this wonderful event, and I want to thank you for everything you've done for us.
Hi, I'm Bob. I've been riding motorcycles since I was 14. That makes 40 years on and off of riding motorcycles. My first bike was a Honda 90. And when I was 20 years old, I had my first Harley, which was a Sportster, a 68 Sportster. In 1993, I purchased another Harley, which was a Softail. And a year later, I purchased a Road King. And my wife and I traveled many times to Sturgis. She rode her bike and I rode mine. And now I have a 1988 touring bike. It has 65,000 miles. It's been to Sturgis twice, and I like it. Well, like I said, my first motorcycle I had when I was 14 years old, and I've had an interest since I was a kid. I've always been interested in motorcycles, and when I became old enough and moved out of the house, the first thing I did was look for a motorcycle. And like I say, I got this as a basket case and had to pretty much put the whole bike back together and, rebuild the engine and everything in it. But there's nothing that sparked me to be a motorcyclist. It's just that I've always had that interest since I was a teenager. And there's a camaraderie with the people you ride with. I've always enjoyed that, and it's an adventure. Member of ABATE because there are people that have common interests. They come from many different backgrounds, but they have a common interest, and that's motorcycle riding. And with our government trying to pass more and more laws that restrict our riding, we need to have an organization that will stick up for us at the state and the national governments. And so I support them because of that.
Today we stopped by Valley View Twin in Cathedral City, our good friend George and Haley, and we're going to take a look at their information rack over here and see what's interesting. Here's a good one. The American Brotherhood Aimed Towards Education. That's us. California 2005 Motorcycle Awareness Rally in Sacramento. May is Motorcycle Awareness Month, and it looks like they're going to present a resolution up on the state capitol steps. And I think Senator Batten and Assemblywoman Garcia are involved in that effort. And they're going to be up there in Sacramento with a bunch of bikers or motorcycle enthusiasts on Monday, April 18th at 11:30 a.m. sharp. And I'm hearing a rumor that there might be one governor showing up on the state capitol steps as well. So they got flyers down here if anybody wants to know anything else about that. And just stop by a really cool shop, too.
We hope you've enjoyed the show, and we look forward to riding with you again on the next episode of
Biker Nation. Biker Nation. Biker Nation. Biker Nation. Biker Nation. Biker Nation. Biker Nation.
One more little quick question. There's this mystique out there that ABATE is a Harley organization. Could you please dispel this myth?
No, I'm a Yamaha rider, and that girl that just walked by, she has a Kawasaki Ninja 250, a sports bike, so we're open to all bikes.
There you go. Thanks, Robert. This is the beginning of all the media blitz and everything else that happens, and I'm screwing up this whole thing right now.
It was on. And you were recording what we just saw.
I thought I had hit it off, you know.
Okay.
Well, you just worry about you. I'll worry about.
I can't start laughing.
Biker Nation. Biker Nation.